are we right now with that dark curtain
We're
behind
in
you?
it would be a locker room, I guess, for, it looks like visitor team.
For where?
Saskatchewan.
Oh, no.
Oh.
This is our little, so it's photographer over there. That's tour manager Wyatt.
Hello.
So a little hangout room. We just actually got into town about 20 minutes ago.
You know what? I've always wondered this. What is your sort of like pregame routine? Do you nap? Do you hang out? Do you grab like? How do you prep day
He
of the
has
show?
always wondered this. Every day in the morning,
Yeah,
he's like, I wonder what.
I always like, I have like maybe a drink before we have like a pretty little shot together as a team, but I don't know. I try to work out during the day, a couple hours before. And then I'm very chill. Some people get like super hyped up and like bounce around, and I'm just like very low key. Keep calm, I think is the.
You got to make sure you work out just in case accidentally the tarp comes off.
Right?
We're looking good.
Accidentally, you never know.
Well, hey, that's me at weddings. It came off again. I didn't anticipate it, but it happened again.
People do talk about that though, not to be creepy, but like after Morgan Wallen played at Country Thunder last year, a lot of my friends talked for a long time about his t-shirt and his arms. And then we saw photos come up of him like working out backstage before the show.
It's good. No, I mean, definitely we'll try to do little team workouts, and then we try to use the venues that they have, like, you know, workout space here, which is nice. And then if not, we're running the stairs and around the laps upstairs, so it's fun.
Intense. Are you super excited to open up for Nickelback?
Oh, it's been so great. I'm super excited for tonight, and first time here, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really
so this is the one thing we're very lucky. Like, they grew up super close to Calgary, so we have this like weird connection with Nickelback here in Calgary. But
Yeah.
we've always heard the same thing, no matter from when they just started to selling hundreds of millions of albums. We've heard they just haven't changed in being super down to earth and the most approachable, nice, will do anything for you kind of people. Is that exactly what you noticed when you met them?
Yeah, I mean, it's been, you know, obviously I just kind of got off the Lee Bryce run, and that was such a great experience. And then I was like, okay, now I'm stepping into something totally different. And they've been so great. I mean, like, whether we all go out for dinner and just like really chill. And Chad, I think, is kind of in a way, you know, taking me under, like, as like, you know, kind of helping me navigate some of the things that I'm going through, and you know, just kind of talking about where he was when he was my age, and just like that kind of stuff. So it's he's been really awesome. It's been really great.
That's awesome. I love the question though, like, do you really love Nickelback? And imagine you said no. You're like, nah, they're okay.
It's like, yeah, but it's like, you know, that's the craziest thing is like, but then why do you know all their, you know, people still know all their songs and can sing all the words, and just because, like, I guess that
it's gonna be one of those concerts that you just can't find a moment to sit down, because it'll be very rare that a song comes on that you don't fully know already. But we've been listening quite a bit to your new song Trouble. Are you excited to play that?
Yes, super excited. I mean, that song just means kind of the most to me right now, and it's just an exciting moment for me with that song. So every time we get to play it, I'm like, okay, let's play it. Like, I look forward to it in the set, basically. I'm like, okay, we get closer to Trouble yet, so it's good.
He's got that big, but baby, I'm in trouble. Everyone's probably like, yeah. Well, that's what we'll be doing.
But why emotionally are you so connected to it? Why do you feel so close to this?
It kind of gives me the same feeling that like First Taste of Gone did, and honestly, it's just an honest song about kind of what I was going through, and you know, it was legitimately like a message that I had left my ex-girlfriend at the time, just being like, you know, I felt like I was in trouble, and definitely was just kind of going through some different phases in Nashville and trying to figure out, you know, right from wrong, and a bunch of different things. So I think it's a vulnerable song. I think, you know, people really get to know me more than, you know, like the On a Different Nights, and those songs are a lot of fun and they're great. And, but I think vocally and just me as a person, you get to know me through it. So.
Well, it's very interesting. You talked about, you know, this Trouble song. You also talked about some of the things you're trying to navigate now as a new artist who's blowing up in this industry. There's a lot that is being thrown at you. And I love that Chad is on this tour, like you said, taking you under his wing. Tell us one thing that he has given you advice on, or something he said to you that is going to stick with you as the years go by.
Yeah, I think, you know, with him too, like he's such a great songwriter. And that's something I think we really talk a lot about, is just being honest with the lyric. And it may not be like following the traditional rules of like, you know, structure of a song or how to write a song, but if it comes off authentic and it's you, I think that's something we really talk about. I kind of learned from his music, and then honestly just watching the live show, he's been such a great performer. Like just watching how he engages with the crowd, and how he actually talks between songs and takes that moment to like really make sure everybody's engaged before he starts the next one, I think is really cool.
Do you have like, I mean, everybody I know anyway has a Nickelback song that's like the song for me. It's Far Away that I used to literally just cry to in my room. Do you have a Nickelback song that you are addicted to?
Probably one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remind me in like Rockstar and all those, like I just remember them being on the radio and kind of like as a kid. But yeah, Far Away, I love emotional songs. So like as soon as you're on a guitar lick, I'm like, okay, I'm in. So but yeah, no, all the songs are just, it's really cool to like. The other thing I really love about it is like listening to the record and then listening to the songs live. Like they sound so much, you know, to what they are. So it's good to, Chad's just a great singer. So it's really cool to see that.
See, for me, I thought one of the things you might have learned, because Chad does have this so distinct voice, but it sounds like it hurts. Like doing a full set of Nickelback songs sounds like it would hurt because it's so gravelly. And I would just watch like how he takes care of his voice night to night to be able to do that over and over and over for multiple hours.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, especially his set, you know, being, you know, almost 2 hours or whatever roughly is, like, yeah, it's a lot. You know, we get up there and sing half an hour and kind of get through it and you know, whether you are tired or not, but definitely him resting and, you know, just drinking a lot of water and all that kind of stuff. You know, he warms up and cools down and does things that I'm learning to do because you know, I'm learning more and more that it is a muscle and it is, you know, it's training. So it's, you got to look after it.
Do you have a warm-up that you should show us right now? What's your favorite vocal warm-up?
I literally just sing to one of my songs, and I probably should get better at like actually like sit with a guitar or piano, and I probably should like go through the keys and stuff. But I'll usually play like Trouble or Red Flags or something, and kind of just like sing along to it.
Have you had a moment yet? You know, you casually talk about this, and we got to talk to you like pretty early on in this journey of yours as you're just sort of breaking out. Now we see you here, but you casually like, I just got off the Lee Bryce run and now I'm opening for Nickelback. Do you have moments where you're able to sit back and be like, holy shit?
Yeah. It's so funny. Like everybody always says, are you looking forward to this? Or are you looking forward to that? And I don't really realize it until like I think I always say to people, like, until it's literally in front of me happening, I'm like, you know, like you can tell me tomorrow I'm playing like the Super Bowl and I'll be like, oh, cool. And then like, until I'm like literally there, you know, doing it. And we do a cover with Nickelback during the set and like their set at the end of the night. And there's been a couple times now where like I go to sing like the harmony with Chad on the cover song and I just kind of like look over and I'm like, I'm literally just standing on stage singing a song, you know, with Nickelback.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So definitely like moments like that, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And then little things, just like having my parents come up to the Michigan show, which was really cool. And seeing the people around you that have seen you before all this, I think is when I kind of go like, oh, wow, I have, you know, come quite a ways in, you know, 5-6 years. So it's really cool to see that.
You said that one of the songs that you warm up to is your song Red Flags, right?
Yes.
Have you done the Red Flags challenge on TikTok yet?
Is that the filter one?
Yeah, where the 3 red flags pop up.
We're literally just talking about doing that. So we actually had a filter made when the song came out. So there's like 2 on TikTok, but we were kind of late to the game. So there's that other one. But yeah, we definitely need to. You
should make people know. You should do the one and then like push toward your other one. Because right? Everybody's been doing that. I'd be curious to see which ones of yours pop up because literally every other video on my For You page is that Red Flags challenge. Do you feel like you have a red flag that's yours that would make sense?
I don't know. What did we say the other day, Alana, when we were saying, what was my red flag? She's shaking her head being like, no. I don't know. I don't know. Mine the other day, I said the outdoors. And they're like, how's that a red flag? I was like, I don't know. I'd rather spend more time outside. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've grown a lot and had, you know, maybe I partied too much at one time. Maybe I, you know, did X, Y, Z too much at one time. But I definitely, I think the red flags are starting to thin out, hopefully. So just make sure that you're not the person who's like, sorry, I've been busy. I haven't checked my phone in 4 days. Absolutely. But finally, I will answer your texts.
Josie's just slowly getting into golf and she's starting to understand why it's so hard for dudes on a golf course to answer texts for 4 hours. I'm actually understanding less because I found out that you only actually play golf for 5 minutes, but for some reason I can't get a text back for 5 hours. So I'm a little upset, but it's okay. You have to kind of stay in the head zone, the headspace, you know? Oh, you're just one of them. You're just one of them. I can't. Red flag! We found one! Red flag. Yeah. No, golf's good. I mean, you make time for what you want to do, I guess. So this is it. Wow.
Makes time for golf and not for a text back.
Yeah, see,
It's fine.
this is why we don't check our phones, because we don't want to deal with that crap when we're trying to make birdie on 12, you know, or bogey, whatever it is that we're playing.
Whatever. Anyway, we're excited to meet you on Sunday night in Calgary.
Meet you, we met him.
Well, we're excited to meet you again
Oh, the double meet.
in person.
The
Have we
double
met in
meet.
person?
I think we have.
Oh,
We'll actually get to hang out.
see?
What is your, because we're going to be backstage, we get to hang out a little bit before the stage. What is your go-to, I know you say you do a shot, what's your go-to pre-shot or pre-drink before we see you on that Saddle Dome stage?
Yeah, always Jack and Fat Coke there. It's
What the hell, have you ever seen somebody do a half shot of their
I do that all the time. Half vodka, half juice.
red flag?
in the same shot glass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
And we appreciate your time. Kill it in Saskatchewan. We can't wait to see you on Sunday. Thanks for your time.
Looking forward to it, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
See you, bud.